Hi everyone, happy Thursday. So these books have been trickling in all week. However, I have been busy and honestly just tired and I felt more comfortable just doing all this in one big video. Like this channel, we are always built for efficiency around here. that's that's what I refer to as my chunky self. I am built for efficient sitting on my butt. Production. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I'm extremely tired. Um, it's been a long week. Not a bad week. Not a bad week. This has been better than some of the previous ones. Just now that I'm dealing with everything and my body senses that it's a chance to relax a little. When I go into overdrive and like just gotta have the energy to get everything done and deal with everything, my body just taps into reserves. And so as soon as I allow my body to relax, then it wants all the relax. Like all now I want to do is just sleep, and like I don't even have the energy to do like regular. My complete pages are going to be hardly anything but color by number this month because I don't have the energy, and it's just going to take me a while to recover. Hopefully I can fully recover and rest before the next catastrophe and series of unfortunate events that is my life and the cycle that is my life. So anyway, two new releases for y'all this week. One cute Etsy find and two books that look familiar. One of them I actually have, but I wanted to get the US version because I prefer the cream colored paper. So nice little mixture this week of things to show you. We are not going to start with Kerby Rosanes. I'm going to be a rebel because everybody's been showing that one. And it is an awesome book, and I do, obviously we're going to go through that one as well. However, and I apologize for the glare, I can't help it on these shiny books. I wanted to showcase this one because this is like the newest new release. Like, that came the day of, and then I found out about this Sunday, but like Amazon wouldn't get to me till today. So Alexandra Franzese, I'm telling you, her and Joshua Dunbar are just automatic buys for me at this point. They are some of my favorite artists, and I will tell anyone that if they were looking for coloring recommendations. And let me tell you, when I found out she was coming out with a color by number, you best believe that button was just click, click, click. That buy button came as soon as I couldn't even get it to come up on Amazon. I was just like, come on, show up. And it finally showed up. And let me tell you, this is like one of the best color by number books. And I'll show you why. So it seems like it's a really thick book, first off. Amazon printed, of course, but awesome landscape imagery in, so 30 pages. And this is the key here. She does a version of numbered pages, but then she also gives you them in non-numbered. And I'm not saying every color by number book should do that, but like the way her art is drawn, I am so excited to have both versions. And this might be the first book that I would ever complete just color by number and non-color by number versions. This will probably be the first book that I do that with. So here is a little bit about her if you want to pause and read. So here is the color chart. It's going to be on every page like this. So interesting coloring chart, just kind of looking at it, thinking about color by numbers as a whole. Pretty straightforward, honestly. The light pink and pink, red and dark red, light orange. So basically it looks like you have, with the exception of greens and blues, you have a light and a regular, or like a regular and a dark version of every color. You have a gray, you have a brown, no black. But her line art is such like a thick, dark black line, that doesn't surprise me. But like no super crazy colors here. Like my little Wise Brand 50 set, my workhorse set when it comes to color by numbers, I think would handle this just fine. Um, might have a little trouble with the light orange. Light orange can be troublesome to find in like small marker sets. That's the only one. That and the light yellow might be a little troublesome, but all these other colors I think are fine. You have this color chart where it says Allie's chart. So I wonder if she's going to provide like what marker she uses there. I think that would be cool. And I'll have to see if that's out there somewhere, maybe on her channel or something. Yes, Big Arrow, we hear you. And then of course you can, oh, okay, I see. I see. So this is her chart. And then if you want to make your own chart, like if you don't like these colors, you want to make your own color chart, you can. So I like that too. That's cool. All right. So the chart's always going to be on the left side. These are white back pages. And then you have your color by number over here image. The numbers are a light gray. They are not super difficult to see. This is not George Tufexis level of difficulty, but they're also not super big either. So because of that light gray, because I have eye issues, I wouldn't say severe, but fairly moderate. This strong light, I can see them just fine. But if I was in a darker room, I would need a bright light or something, or squint really hard at them to figure out what the numbers are. So it's pretty standard, I'd say, for coloring book numbering. And I like that they're light gray because they're less likely to show up when you color them. And these don't show like what colors you use, so it could be you're using the whole palette. You may only use a little bit of it. Ooh, that sky is a light pink. That's interesting. So very cute pages. Of course, all in her style, which I love. Oh, look at that bunny. That's so cute. Y'all, I might be coloring in this weekend. Now, some of them do have some colors in the background, like if it's kind of a framed image like this. But like this page doesn't have a color for the background. It's just white. You're just coloring the veggies. Of course, you could add colors if you wanted. Oh, love the kitty. I love the kitty. That might be my first one. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Great time of year for this to come out. Very spring and summer feeling. Love that picture. Love the squirrel. And that picture is gorgeous too. They're all like, I love that one too. I'm a big fan. And a nice variety of images, like you have full landscapes like that. You have some of these pages where you have different objects to color. Some of them where you don't have to do the background, so it's not the whole page. That cool snick. It's a real nice variety, I feel like. Oh. I'm so close, y'all. There's a couple color by number books I've mentioned. I'm so close to finishing. And I feel like if I really kind of dig into them the next couple of months, I can finish them. And I kind of want to, but then I get these new books and it's like, now I want to go over to these. Now, Now it is the same designs without the numbers. Now I love this. So like maybe you don't like color by number. So you buy this book because, and you still get a full 30 images. You still get a full coloring book. And maybe, I think the price is slightly higher than some of her other books, but I mean, obvious reasons, right? So maybe you don't like color by number. So you can still buy the book and get the non-color by number images and then give the color by numbers to like your kid or your neighbor or somebody. Maybe you just like color by numbers. You don't really want the actual coloring images. Maybe like me, you are seriously contemplating doing both. Did these start off the same? No. It's interesting they didn't start off in the same order. I hope that doesn't mean those images are missing. I don't really want to flip through all these again. Let me look here. So, yeah. Might just be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, there they are. Yes, 22, 23, 24, 25. There they are, yeah. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So the order's a little different on these. So don't like panic. I mean, you still count them if you want, but and then here is one from her floral mandalas book. I do need to collect some of her other mandalas books. And there we go. So yeah, they're just slightly in a different order in the back, at least in my version, but you know, you might want to count yours and be sure. So yes, very excited about that one. Did not know she was coming out with the color by number, so awesome. I love that she includes both versions. Like I said, I wouldn't say like George Tufexis. I don't really want a non-color by number version of his books. Some people might now, but like his are so detailed. I just need his. I need his color because his color numbers color numbers, whatever. Color by numbers, because otherwise I would just never start them. Some people might though. So I just love that you get both options in the book and it's for everybody, right? So very cool. Alien Worlds, Kerby Rosanes. I heard somebody, ooh, this cover, it feels kind of the same, but a little bit different. And maybe that's just because it's nice and new. I heard somebody on one of the channels say this might be the last one we get from him for a while, except for compilations, which I don't buy because I have all his books. So I'm not going to buy compilations. Some people do, but that's not my thing, unless there's new images. 96 double-sided pages. Okay, this says the latest entry in his World series. A third installment in his World series. But I heard somebody say that, and like I haven't seen any news saying like he's not gonna do any. I mean, maybe they just mean this is gonna be the last one for a couple of years, which we all come to expect. Like he'll publish one of these, and then he might do a compilation book the next year or something. So sometimes it may be 2 or 3 years before we see another one, which is fine, and maybe that's what they meant. But I guess if that's not the case, and you know, let me know in the comments. No, I was like, he's not doing it. What? Huh? What? So yeah, I love space. I love other planets. I love aliens. So this was like the most anticipated Kerby Rosanes book for me. Oh, still though, that crease, that art in that crease just gets me. Just gets me. It drives me crazy. I love these books, but when you have double page layouts like this and you have to color in the crease, it just drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. And these all, so these are all double-sided. Wow. Wow. Lord have mercy. This is a project book. Alright, Scamper, don't you be falling out of the closet or anything. She was climbing up there, but there's no blanket up there because my husband is washing blankets right now. Ugh. I saw somebody do a version of that today. I think they either got an early copy or they work really fast, and it was amazing. Amazing. They used like all different colors for the world, like even for the trees and stuff. Those things look a little terrifying, not gonna lie. Looks like that little ship ain't gonna last long. Sorry. I'm trying to get both sides. It's just hard to get like the full thing. A lot of these worlds look very squishy. My word. I feel like I'm really gonna need color palettes for some of these. Because I, like, as much as I love space and stuff, like, my imagination just isn't on par with some of this. And, like, these are some detailed pages, y'all. But see, this happens all the time with Kirby stuff. I see it and I'm instantly like, oh my gosh, this is so detailed. And then like I get in there and I just focus on blocks and areas of color, and it actually ends up not being as detailed as I thought. Oh my gosh. So like, can I just say some of this imagery makes me just a wee bit uncomfortable. Like, I like the alien, I like space and aliens, but man, like this one with all like the teeth and the eyes, and that just feels like a little too uncomfortable. And I really want to play with color on these. Like, you can imagine a lot of grays, a lot of neutral colors in a lot of these, but that's just not me. I love how he's just sitting on the end of that, the edge of that, just kicking his legs, living his life. But like, I don't want that. I want just absolute unexpected color. Oh, that eyeball. I can see like some of this imagery making some people very uncomfortable and not liking the book because this, and then that's, yeah, I totally get that. It's very different from some of his other books for sure. N- where are the fluffy aliens though? That's what I would like to know. Do we have any fluffy? We got like Venus flytrap looking things there, kind of like a rock monster. Where's my Chewbacca's? I think on a lot of these, I feel like I'm gonna need, like, this is a cool book, and I like it, but it also feels like a very hard book because, again, this is all, unknown frontiers and things like that. It's not just animals. Like, you can color the animals crazy colors. You can color them like in his Fragile World book. You could color them like they are naturally colored. And I like this dude. Oh, there we go. So he's not fuzzy. He's got a bunch of crystals, but might not want to be like petting on him or anything. I like this one a lot. I like the ones where you can actually see the guy in his little suit either hiding or exploring. It almost kind of could be, if you like telling stories with your pictures, you could totally make up like a story with all these. Like, it's in order, his different adventures and things like that. Oh, there's a Fuzzy. Fuzzy with somebody on the back looking pretty aggressive with that spear. Oh, there we go. We got some Fuzzies. Then we got this terrifying looking thing. A lot of Alien movie and Predator movie vibes here. I like that one. Looks like, if he just put his foot down in the wrong place, everything would, like, crush to pieces. That kind of abandoned landscape there is cool. Wow. Sorry, I'm just looking at this picture like, wow. It's like I said, the sheer amount of detail in some of these. It's pretty incredible. Like, I would say this is definitely one of his most detailed works by far. Especially in, like, the last few years and such. I don't know, the one he did last year was pretty out there too. Why can't I find it? Where are all of you? Why can't I remember the one last year? Was it Mythic? Mythic World? Yeah, no, that one was also. Find out more about the amazing alien worlds and awe-inspiring creatures found across the farthest reaches of the cosmos. Oh, so it gives like a little detail about them if you need it. That's kind of cool. I like that because that, like I said, gives you a little bit of context. Solar powered giant, apex predator, the floating world, flower dwellers. Okay, I like this. This helps me put some of the stuff in context. And it's all the pages, so I like that in the back. That is a very nice touch to what I feel like could be a very intimidating book, but very cool. I want to tackle it. I just honestly don't know which one. There wasn't anything that jumped out as like my complete and utter favorite, though I did like the lady with the spear that was on the back of that one, wherever she's at. Yeah, I do like that one a lot. That might be the first one. Yeah. All right. That was Alien Worlds. Give me a moment as I go to Etsy to try to figure out if I can, if this provided the English translation of this book, because I always forget to do that. Okay. So I had ordered a couple Etsy books. I showed you guys the Cat's Magical General Store coloring book a couple weeks ago. And then this one is called, I don't know if Natsuki is the artist or if this is actually part of the title, but it says Full of Flowers, Fairy Tale Friends, Secret Invitation. Japanese coloring book. I will provide links to Etsy for this. I did get this from the Chill and Sarah store, which I've gotten some of my books from before, and their stuff's always good. So they are definitely one of the stores I recommend. And I wish I could remember. Y'all can tell how busy I am. I haven't even had time to take this out of the wrapping, so I apologize right now for all the wrapping sounds. I wish I could remember. I think it was the same person that had the Cat's Magical General Store also had this. And we've talked about how much I love woodland creatures and such. So this was very appealing. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. What have I always said? What is one of my favorite things? It is animals doing people things. And this one, you have this adorable little family of mice. Father coming in after some travels. And they're not that detailed at all. I love that. Love it. Does it follow? So I guess it follows this mouse family, which I'm totally cool with. That's fine by me. Let's go on the mouse adventures. Look at her pushing him in the swing. Y'all. That's it. I need to go check my blood sugar. Now we're with the bunnies. It's like somebody dropped their camera. That's that is a neat angle. I like that. A lot of bunny butt there. And taking a nap with the little bird. These are so cute. Oh my word. Oh, here's the invitation. They're getting their secret invitation. And now we have chipmunks having some fun in the strawberries. That one taking a nap in the little cart. Are they prepping for the party? Look at him dancing a little jig on that peach. And got a squirrel in here too. Some squirrels helping out. Oh, I love it. I love that this book isn't super detailed. Like, these feel like achievable. I don't feel overwhelmed looking at these images. Oh, these little foxes. Oh, he's scared of the rain. He doesn't want to get wet. That is. With a little, coming to help him out with a little umbrella. Little puppy friend. having a little boot scoot boogie along the log there with that nice little rainbow in the background. And the birds saying hey. Looks like we are all getting ready for a party. Oh my gosh, this whole picture. So many things here, y'all. We got the bubbles and the elephant. Little, I guess, baby elephant. And the little, is that a chipmunk blowing the bubbles? And that bear fishing. There's just so many things going right in this picture. Like, I just can't. Of course, we got a cat. And just... I was just thinking about doing a page in the cat coloring therapy books for Sidonia, because they're a lot like this art in that they're beautiful pictures, but they're not overly complicated. And like, this makes me think of that even more. Look at him showing up, little Mr. Beaver in his little gondola there. We are all going to the party. And that little dude's still blowing his bubbles. He knows he looks good. Doesn't need anybody to tell him otherwise. Mr. Old Turtle over here in his beard trying on hats. There's nothing else I could say about this book. Just nothing else. Like, I'm so glad. I needed this serotonin boost. At the end of the day, I think I need to just pull this book out and just flip through it. Man, they are planning one heck of a soiree here. And everybody's helping. We got monkeys and elephants and cats, and it's just absolute animal party. So here we are. Everybody's here with their invitations. All the food and decorations are out and about. That's some interesting perspectives, like you can see like from the squirrel's point of view up in the tree. That is neat. Oh, we got them playing cards over here. Mr. Turtle is singing, and they got the band going. Aww. It's so cute. I know I keep saying the same thing, but I can't help it. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Like, yeah, I really needed that boost. That is some serotonin boost material right there. So glad I got that. All right. So to finish out Rita Berman collection, with the exception of her compilation book, I think this gets me all of her books, I think. Gets me, yeah. So this is, not going to try to pronounce that, but it is the land version. I think I showed you guys the water version of this book last week. And I like that it's got the little peep window right there. I think that's cool. Look at me breaking these spines. Hadn't even had time to look at these. Been itching to do a Rita Berman book as well. The last picture I colored, I used Castle Art gold pencils, and I actually really liked how they did in this book. So might do one of those. Look at him. I always love how most of the owls in these books always just look angry. Like, you are disturbing their peace, and they are not happy about it. And they are going... some FAFO happening right there. It's probably YouTube safe to say. I hope. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. All this flipping through these nice shiny new books, and I'm probably just going to grab another color by number book that I've been working on and just work on that tonight, because I'm just, yeah, I just tired. These are so fun to look at, but like creative me, the idea of picking out a color palette right now and like pencils and stuff just feels so overwhelming. But it will pass. They always do. Like, I did that Forrest Mandela's book last weekend. That's what I did. I picked a palette and got, you know, my markers and my pencils, and, you know, I did like the whole shebang and even went extra with it. And I had so much fun doing it. But that was like all the energy I had for it for that moment. And I was really hoping I could do another page this week. I really want to get into Alexandra Franzese's Spring Mandalas and at least do a page in that. And I don't know. I think one day this weekend I'm going to do my completed pages. Ooh, I love those squirrels and the little houses. Oh my gosh, that might be my favorite picture in here so far. But I may just call it good on Saturday, because that'll be the first anyway. And just show you guys my pages, and most of them will be color by numbers. I'm just going to prepare you. I think, unless I happen to get another page done, Forrest Mandela's will probably be the only non-color by number book I've done this month. Forrest Animal Mandalas. I keep missing the animals part of that. I love that bunny. But that's okay. That's okay. Hopefully April I will have some more time. Things have been a bit more balanced this week, but just like I said, I've been so tired trying to recover from 6 months of insanity. Ooh, this doesn't go right. Okay. Thank you, Rita Berman. That art does not go right into the crease. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I like the pineapple too. That's kind of neat. This feels like a very different book. Like there's just a lot of variety to it. Oh, I love the flamingos. Oh yeah, the second half of this book's got pictures that I'm digging a lot more. There we go. And quickly, I'm going to show you guys this one. So, I have the non-English version of this book. However, what I didn't realize when I ordered it on Book Depository is it's on white paper. And with her books, oddly, like I find I like the cream colored paper better. So I just went ahead and bought the English version, which is thankfully on cream colored paper. And this is Moon Valley by Maria Trolle. And I will probably be giving the other book away to a friend, or I don't know what I mean, I'm not going to color it, I just don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So, we can go ahead and flip through this one. But yeah, it was irking me. And I typically wouldn't do that, I'd just be like, okay, yeah, whatever. But this one was really irking me for some reason. I just like the cream colored pages so much more. In her books. Not all the books, but in her books. Love that page. I love her and her little overalls. I think that's just the coolest thing. You know, her books are not overly complicated either. I don't know why I don't. There's so many books I have, and I get to look at them like, why am I not coloring in this? And I just have a lot of books, and a lot of times the way my memory is, I love this little kitty with the little moon on his shape on his forehead. Some Bride of Frankenstein hair going on there. I love this, like the black background, like this page. It's so easy to knock out. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll do this week. And then life happens, and next thing I know, it's been like 6 months since I've looked at this book. In the crease. So it's like, it's irksome. But is it irksome enough that I won't buy the books? No. Plus, this is more of a sewn, it's more of a sewn bound book instead of glue bound. So this one has a little more flexibility to break the spine without worrying about the pages falling out. The Kerby Rosanes books are like glue bound, and so I've had issues where water's gotten enough into here that I kind of have to worry about it starting to try to come out the page. So I might see if Tammy, well, I wonder if Tammy has this book. I might see some of these dragon pages she might want to try to color. I want to do some buddy colors this month too, upcoming month. So, well, I'll wait till I'm done. These are very cute pictures. I don't think I took a good hard look at this book the first time I got it. Like I said, the white paper was very jarring. It is funny how you get used to an artist doing things a certain way and like the books looking a certain way, and then there's a change and like, but that was just a change in how the different types of paper are used. Let me tell you a book. Well, that feels kind of rude, showing one book and then talking about another. But one of the things I was going to tell you guys is I saw a post the other day. Hannah Carlzon had done a space book last year, but it was only available in certain businesses, and I can't remember where it was. And like her party book that had been done, but then she was able to make the party book available on like Book Depository and stuff. She's doing the same thing for the space book, and let me tell y'all, I am so pumped. So pumped for that. But I mean, I sit there at night and I think about these books, and I think about the ones like this, and I'm like, it really would not, you know, I've colored a page, at least one page in Maria Trolle out of all the books I have. And it was a fun page. I did gelatos in the background, and I used some water-based markers and some gel pens, and it was actually a very low-key page, like, and it turned out beautiful. Actually, it was the tribute page I did for Oreo. So yeah, I wish in a way I had done tribute pages in books that would be easy to remove a page from, because I'd like to be able to like put them all up on a wall or something, but I'm not going to cut into my Maria Trolle books or anything for that. So yes. Oh, I love this with the fox. I love the black, as I've said before, the black background pages are always my favorite. They're so stunning. They just pop so much. And they're like, sometimes I struggle, like with a lot of people, other people, I struggle with backgrounds. So the black pages make it easy for me. Alright, so, Lord, this took a while. When I, plans, I'm wearing a cat sweater, by the way. I don't know if you can see the cat faces on there. it's just all cat faces. I liked it. It was fuzzy. It was on Amazon, and I'm weirdly cold today. So, um, plans for this weekend. So no videos all week, and I'm just gonna slam y'all with videos all weekend. Um, Maybe. I hope. So tomorrow you will be seeing these books again. I'm going to be doing my month-end coloring book haul where I take all the books that you've seen flip throughs through the month, and I just show you a few pages in each book. We just look them all at them all at once. And of course, anybody wants to see detailed flip throughs, I'll have them up on the channel all through the month. That's going to be a pretty hefty stack of books. So we're going to do that tomorrow. Saturday, what I would like to do is my completed pages. That's the plan. Sunday, I bought a couple bullet journals, and I would like to turn this is from, and I'll talk about it on Sunday more. This is from a company online called Hubman and Chub Girl. And they sell, they're not cheap, but I felt like shopping, as has been my prerogative lately, and I invested in some bullet journals and some stickers and planning stuff from their site. I got some templates. I would like to turn this into a monthly coloring journal. I'll show you guys a little sneak peek, even though I haven't updated it since I created this in March. This is all I have for March. I'll have this in a completed pages, and that's going to be it. So I'm going to show you guys that, and then April, I'm going to go ahead and put out April's pages. I want to use some inspiration. I know Tammy Colors 2 has one. Spicy Cat Colors has one. If y'all can think of anybody else that has like a really cool coloring journal with like different layouts and stuff, leave it in the comments, because I'm trying to look for inspiration. I don't want to like have 10 pages a month to keep up with, because I'll never do it. But you know, anywhere from 3 to 5 pages per month would be fun. And maybe starting to keep a running list of books that I complete in the very back of it and stuff. So I don't know. I really enjoyed doing this last year or the year before, when I would set like small goals for the month. And then I was actually doing stuff and awarding myself points that would then allow me to buy books. Like, I really need to get back to that system. It would save me a lot of money if I did. So I kind of miss doing that, because that was fun. And then I have a planner I'm not using. I don't know. I feel like I need some more control in my life. But the thing is, I gotta actually use these and update them. So Sunday, I'd like to talk about like my April layout, showing you guys the book and some of the stickers and stuff that I have, and show you some very high level plans and goals. I say high level, like I'm not going to get in a lot of detail, just because right now this is just a step up from having no goals. So we're going to baby step our way into it. But anyway, that's the plan. You'll get completed pages this weekend one way or another, Saturday or Sunday. You'll get the video tomorrow, the book haul. This one, I don't want to wait till Monday or Tuesday, but it might. We'll see. Anyway, okay. I've kept y'all long enough. I need to get this loaded anyway, because it's late in the evening. That's why my lighting looks a little different. Thanks guys for watching, and bye for now.